Hey y'all, I'm Kennedy. We're back. It's been a while,
It
but
has.
no, we took a little break, but we came back together.
We did. We had to get some things in check. We're seniors.
Yeah,
Let us live.
it's been a lot going on as far as applying for colleges, getting accepted.
Yeah.
More than that, actually, senior packages, paying for senior stuff, cap and gown, getting ready for prom because prom is coming up.
May 3rd, everybody.
Then our
Patient
graduation's coming up. It's getting closer and closer to the end. So juniors, I advise y'all to really start now.
Lock in.
Yes, for real.
Lock in.
Taking that ACT more than one time, more than the one in February.
Not even juniors. Sophomores and freshmen, y'all have at least one waiver underneath your belt when you go to Southwest. Go seek your counselor out. Go seek somebody out. Get your waiver. You could take your test now.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait. You get another free one when you're a junior. Don't
That's
wait.
true.
Get a taste. Get a feel. Feel out there,
Go, get it, like you said, get a feel of, how it is, like a trial run of the test.
Exactly.
Just a
And then
test
you never
kind of
know.
list.
You could, first time as a sophomore, you might go in there, come out
21,
30. 22.
You never know.
You
unless
never
you
know.
try. Because a lot of people may not be good at the schoolwork, but they are really smart
They can
on
kill it with the
tests.
test.
Yeah,
Especially with the right environment, and they provide you with that,
that's true.
Speaking of the testing season,
Oh, and one more thing, you can take the test here at Southwest. Southwest always
Yes.
is a testing center and it's always open.
yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of the testing season, it's coming up for the juniors, the sophomores, the freshmen. I really want to dive deep into just encouraging everybody to please take your test. And it's not, it's more of a plead. It's a beg, Take your test. When it comes to my little kids, my freshmen, my sophomores, 9th and 10th grade, your ACT Aspire has nothing to do with your grade in school. It's not going to count towards that, and it has nothing to do with the ACT later. It's not going to be held against you. Your ACT Aspire is there to show your growth throughout your kindergarten through 10th grade career. It just shows how much you've grown over the years. And then on top of that, it shows our teachers, it shows our administrators what we need to give more money to, what we need to work on, how can we help you. I know a lot of little kids. I don't even want to call y'all little kids.
Yeah, y'all not little kids.
I know a lot of
disrespect
you,
y'all like that because when I was in 9th grade,
Right.
I never thought I was little kids.
a lot of
so.
my younger peers,
Mhm.
I'll say that, a lot of my younger peers, I know a lot of y'all feel very nervous coming to take this test because you think that it's going to count against you if you don't do well.
It's really
But it
nothing to
doesn't.
be nervous
It
about,
doesn't.
nothing to be
So
scared
just come
about.
take your test.
Yeah, it's very important.
Very important.
Like,
I
so
took all of
important
my
to the
tests.
point where, our school is kind of leaning on this. Like, y'all,
It's very dependent this year especially. I know the past couple of years we kind of chopped up a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of us either didn't take it seriously or
Didn't
we were
show
just
up
too,
for the
we just didn't
test.
show up in general.
Yeah.
And that's really put the school as a whole into a situation where we're
Yeah.
going to lose accreditation.
For
For
our
those
school.
who don't know what accreditation means, it just means that our school in general, it means something on a piece of paper. It'll still be here. If you
Right.
lose the accreditation, you lose the school.
And think about it, y'all. The school hasn't even been here for 10 years. The school has only been here for 4.
It's still considered brand new.
It is brand new.
It is brand spanking new.
Like,
so don't
This
lose
big
something like
building,
this.
Everything that we have that they built for us is getting ready to be gone. Nobody took time to build this school for what it took 2 years to build this school, maybe, I think,
maybe.
or a year and a half, 2 years, or a year and a half.
Around.
This school was built for us, and for us to not be meeting those expectations or living up to those expectations, that's not okay.
And that's just the bare minimum,
yeah.
The testing that happens that's free is literally free, and they provide you with everything you need. You just need to show up.
And then we don't want to lose our school for them to shove it in our face like, hey, we gave, I don't want to say, hey, that's kind of unprofessional, but look, we gave this school to these black and brown kids, and look what they did. They fight every day. They get in trouble. They don't want to take the test, and now look, the school is gone. They already counting against us. Why are we proving them right? We need to prove them wrong. We need to show them that we can show up and meet the expectations.
Not even meet expectations.
Nobody want to come back years from
by
now.
anybody else, but hold yourself accountable to the fact of you're in high school, you've made it this far, you got to live this far, you're probably doing more than what somebody 30 years ago was able to do. So don't waste that. I know a lot of us here
has so many opportunities.
And a lot of us here have been given this opportunity by those who sacrifice to give us this. We get to come to school for free.
Yeah.
We get to eat here. You know, we have a semi-safe environment. We're trying to make it better. We now have a principal.
I feel like we have a safe environment. I don't feel like this. I mean, personally, I don't think this environment is dangerous at all. I really don't.
If you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's a safe environment. But we finally have somebody who's willing to address the elephant in the room.
Yes, our principal today, when we were having our senior meeting, he let us know because it was kept quiet for a while. Like,
really
I think
good
this been going. Well, I just found out about 2 weeks ago.
But the school losing its accreditation has been talked about since 2023,
exactly.
Since late 2022. Even.
Not one principal has had a meeting with us. Not
Nobody's
one
addressed
administration has told us that we might be at risk of losing our school.
In fact,
I want to thank the principal
told,
for even
when
telling
we were
us today.
told this because we got told by our own teachers. When we were told this, they were told that they could possibly get into trouble for even telling us this information.
Exactly.
Because they didn't want to speak about it.
Exactly.
Which is
now,
so
why
crazy.
would you not want to tell your own students in this building, hey, we need to do better so that we can
exactly
keep our school?
Because I know a lot of people don't care.
They don't.
But at the end of the day, even if you don't care, there's somebody out there that does care. There's somebody out there rooting for you, even if you feel like they're not. So for you to just sit here and be like, well, I don't want to do this because I don't even care about school for real, or this test don't even count for real. That kind of mindset it's really going to cost you more than just a simple school. It could cost you something futuristically too.
Right. And I feel like that with the principal letting us know that'll wake up some students that didn't care. They're going to care now. They're going to look at it differently. Like, you know, once people start realizing what might actually happen to our school, it's going to be some kids that care. It's going to be some kids that be like, hey, let me go do this and let me do the right thing. You know, I'm pretty sure if this school was to get shut down, I know it's kids that don't want to go to Central. No disrespect to any of the schools, but these kids probably don't want to go to Central, Parkview, Hall,
because
whatever
that will happen. If this school gets taken from us,
right.
It will. There's already plans in place to make
else.
It become a charter school. So that means that you have to pay a tuition, like at college. You have to pay a tuition,
get a scholarship,
or get a scholarship to attend this school.
Right.
And not everybody can afford that, and not everybody can qualify for those scholarships. So that means you have to find another means of education. So they'll rezone you somewhere else.
Right, somewhere where you probably don't want to be.
Or somewhere that's a little bit harder. Somewhere that you probably won't even fit in, or you won't have friends.
That's true.
Because that's a very big part of your education is feeling comfortable, feeling safe.
Yeah.
You might not feel safe at a different school, or this school might be your safe ground. So to change that up so suddenly,
right,
it will suck, especially for the upcoming senior class that's coming in.
Yeah, like your senior year, you have to figure out, where do I have to go? Not only that, you wouldn't be able to graduate from the school you probably been going to since 9th grade. The school you look forward to graduating from.
Exactly.
You know, that would be very disheartening. Like, it would be sad. Like, even for me as a senior, I care, and I'm getting ready to graduate. Most seniors, I hate to say this. No, I don't hate to say this. I'm going to say this. Most seniors do not care about this school getting ready to be gone because they're leaving. That's selfish. That's not okay.
It's not even selfish. It's just disheartening, because if somebody were to ask me futuristically, where did you go to school? And I tell them, and they look it up, and they're like, that school doesn't even exist anymore. That would be so heartbreaking to say, well, actually, that school doesn't because ABC. Right. And it's not even ABC like, the school burnt down or something like that. It's ABC because we didn't care. We didn't care enough to take care of. Because, not to mention, this school was built by some rich people. They put in money. But
some really
your parents,
rich people, the store that you go to probably every day, the Waltons, they helped build this school, y'all.
Exactly. But your parents pay yearly through their taxes. Tax season is coming up right now. I gotta do my own. You know. But your parents paid taxes, paid their hard-earned money towards this school just for you to be like, well, I don't care.
Right.
Because it doesn't affect me. But it does affect you.
It does.
It does affect you. Even if you don't think it affects you, it definitely affects you in some way, shape, or form.
And y'all, I don't know, I just thought about this. It's really been a trend lately. They are closing down a lot of schools. They first started off closing down elementaries and middle school, and now they want to close down our high school.
Yeah.
It's really a trend. I just realized it's a trend. It's like it's a pattern. Like,
it's simply because nobody cares enough about these schools to take charge. We have somebody finally taking charge.
We do. And I feel like another part of the reason why maybe we are feeling so bad is we haven't had a consistent principal since the second year of it being built. After Mr. Burton left, it's been a new principal pretty much every semester. Like, literally.
And
we didn't have
stability.
three principals.
Stability is truly key with kids.
It is.
Because, well, some of us don't want to be considered kids. Under 18.
Yeah, we are.
Frontal lobe is still mush. I'm sorry.
It's still developing.
But some stability, having some consistency is definitely very vital, very key. And so...
And that's been proven. That's not just us saying
this is just proven fact.
Yes, it is.
You know, this is backed up by the government. You know, we've done our research on what we're talking about.
Right.
I just want everybody to hold themselves accountable because we're all here together. So, if you have younger siblings here, or if you are the younger sibling, go take that test. Go take that test.
Just take the test. We're not saying that you gotta, do.
You don't even gotta ace it.
Right.
I'm not asking you for. Can you just give me one more day? Like,
it's
you don't even gotta do much.
We just need the participation. Honestly.
Sorry about that, guys. But I just want everybody to understand where we are at currently, how adamant this is, because this is urgent. It's not funny hee hee ha ha anymore. This is like,
we got till what, the springs, April. Do they do ACT Aspire in April? Yeah, we got till April.
So this upcoming April, please go test. Please go test. It's just super important. It's as important as, our older kids having to apply for college or apply for a job or registering to vote. Please go register to vote too.
Yes.
Register before, I want to say preliminaries, primaries and stuff, they start, I think it's May 8th or something like that. Please go register to vote if you can.
The 2024 election is coming up, y'all. We get to vote for another president again.
Exactly.
Now, we still got Biden. We got Nikki Haley.
I think we get to vote for governor again this year.
Do we?
I think it is governor again this year.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of not governor this year. Is it next year? I think it's next year. Next year. Oh yeah, it's every 2 years. It's every 2 years. It's every 2 years.
Yeah, because she just got in there. Just got in there.
I was thinking even years. Sorry,
but yeah, it's the president election.
Presidential election is this year, though.
Election,
so,
which is very important.
Go have a voice. Go have a say. Go. Oh, we're having a blood drive. We're having a blood drive here at the school. Come be a part of that. If you're 16 plus, you need or if you're 16, 17, you need written consent.
I don't know if you saw this, but before we got out for the snow, I did see that the NAACP was up here, and they were having people to register to vote. So thank you for coming to our school.
NAACP is coming back, actually, too. Okay. They're coming back. And then if you need help with any of that kind of stuff,
they're there.
Come speak to your librarians. Yes, Miss Ballou, Miss Kohler, they're more than happy to come assist you. They want you to do these kinds of things. We want you to do these kinds of things.
Yeah, it's important.
Speak to Miss Wells and speak to who else is over scholarships? Miss Howard.
Oh, your guidance counselors.
Speak to your guidance counselors about scholarships, applying for colleges.
They know.
They're here to help you. We have career coaches here to aid you. You don't have to go through this by yourself or think that you can't do it because nobody else has done it. Or don't feel lost because nobody else has done it. We offer so many opportunities here. I just want people to showcase that Southwest is full of brilliant kids. There's so many brilliant kids here. We just don't understand that, just a little bit of application, a little bit of pressure could really change a lot of things.
It can.
I mean, it's as simple as just applying yourself. I know a lot of us are gonna be a little bit shaky and rocky with the way that things are changing around here.
Right.
We have well, not even new rules. We have old rules implemented now.
Yeah, that are.
We have somebody standing on business. He's standing on business. He's not here to play. He is standing on business. I'm so sorry, cringy or not. He's standing on business. And I know that's gonna be rocky. I know people are gonna want to challenge it, but at the end of the day, school is about structure. You're here to get an education. Come get that education. Please finish high school. There's so many people that don't get to do it.
High school is the bare minimum, y'all.
It's not even that.
It's the bare minimum.
Do
a diploma.
Do better than the people before you. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it all. Do better, do more than the people that came before you. That's as simple as it can get. Have the want, the drive to do better, to do more. Take control of your life. Don't let life happen to you.
Right.
Take control. Grab you by the reins, Don't just sit there and be like, I'm not going to care because it doesn't feel like nobody cares. I promise you, there's at least one person that cares. If you can't find them, I care, I want to see the younger people succeed.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want nothing to be snatched away from anybody.
Right.
Especially, we're so close to the end, and there's over 600 people that need credit recovery.
Yeah. Please
go do your credit recovery. I mean, please go do that. Now that I'm thinking about it, go do that. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I got some credit recovery I gotta fix up. Like, come on, come do some credit recovery. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. Talk to your teachers. They will work with you. If you have credit recovery for a class you don't have anymore, go talk to that teacher that teaches that class. I'm sure
and you don't have to be at school to do it, because I know a lot of students do not want to be at school. That's okay.
You
can
don't.
Just on your computer, online.
Take an hour.
Yep.
That credit recovery is so quick. I promise you. I've done like 2 other credit recoveries before. Take an hour every day out of the week to do it. You're done. You're literally done. It's done. You don't got to think about it again. You get that credit. I'm pretty sure your GPA
and guys,
goes
you need
up.
Credits to graduate. I don't know if everybody knows that, but you need credits to graduate.
You do.
Simple.
You do. They don't give you credit recovery for classes you don't need.
Exactly. So don't feel like, oh, I passed this class. Well, if they say you didn't pass the class, you didn't pass the class.
Or if you have,
just go make it
if
up.
you feel like you've been wronged in not passing a class, email your guidance counselor.
Yeah,
and be like, hey, I'm pretty sure
it.
I passed this class. If that teacher still works here, meet with that teacher and be like, did I pass your class or not? Like, do you know if I...
Did you make a mistake? Because sometimes,
human error exists.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to think it doesn't. Human error exists.
And most of the time, like she said, if you just talk to your teacher about it and let them know, hey, I remember passing this class. I remember having this grade. And if they are like, okay, I do remember that, they can go back and they can
with you.
They will
so work with you.
And you won't have to retake that class. Communication.
And communicate with your counselors. They're not here to dilly-dally. They're here to help you. They're here to help the school. They want to help you. So talk to your counselors.